How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Therapist Talks, where we talk about everyday life struggles and issues, do some amazing reaction videos. And again, I am a licensed mental health professional from the state of Minnesota, here to give you valid, good educational information on mental health and addiction, and obviously reaction videos. Today, we'll be going over Roger Jackson's assault on pro wrestler Psycho Stu. Now, some of you might have heard about this on YouTube and other social media platforms. So again, Raja is the son of Rampage Jackson, who is a famous UFC fighter. So Rampage Jackson, he's a big timer. I think he just retired from MMA, I believe. But yeah, this video involves his son. So I guess he is also an MMA fighter who is partaking in this wrestling event. I guess that's how it went down. So I guess prior to the video, he had some training a day or two before, and I believe he might have had a concussion. I think that's what he says on his live, which can be very serious, especially the symptoms. So prior to the reaction video, I do want to discuss symptoms of a concussion, but again, we're not going to go over all of them because there's so much. And again, I am not diagnosing on this live, and I'm not saying he has a concussion, but that's just something I believe he says in the video. And I just want to educate the public on, again, what are some common symptoms and signs of a concussion. So as we see here, signs of a concussion can involve confusion, feeling dazed, clumsiness, slurred speech, nausea, headache, balance problems, or dizziness. So I want to know I want to see if anyone notices this in Raja throughout the video. And again, there's so many more signs of concussion. So it's very serious. If you feel like you have one or have gotten one, please see the doctor right away. All right. So again, I feel like this is really good information.
I was supposed to stream going to fucking paintball balling with AJ, but my head was fucked up. I was throwing up and shit. My dad is. Yeah, I'm fucked up right now, guys. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I know I need a fucking rest, but yeah. So I'm gonna take a break from it for a while, but you know my coach, my lifting coach and shit. One of my teammates, Andre, who was on the stream the last time, is having a pro wrestling show, and I told him I will come.
So he does again appear impaired. Again, I'm not saying he's officially impaired, but again, memory issues, slurred speech, some of the things we went over, does appear to be having, or he does appear to be displaying some of these symptoms as of now. But again, let me know if anyone sees anything else. If he does have a concussion, I think he's just said he's really messed up or fucked up or whatever. And I think the training session was before this or day before this and everything. But we'll continue to listen. But like I said, he doesn't even know he should be there. He doesn't feel good.
And support.
Sick.
And I wanted to bring you guys with me. You know what I'm saying? Get an MRI. I'm gonna go definitely get checked out on Monday though. Yeah, I was throwing up and shit. My head still feels like funny. I'm not even gonna cap.
You can then hear Stu ask Roger if he's gonna sell it when he has to get.
So it's hard to find the videos of like the whole footage, but so Raja goes in there in the background. He knows some of the fighters talking. This fighter, as you see right here, Syko Stu with the can, I believe he thinks Raja's part of the show and Raja has no idea what's going on. So he just bashes his head with the can. And Raja, I think, is more like, what the heck? So he's really kind of caught off guard because there's just huge misunderstanding of what's going on in the moment by both parties, Syko Stu and with Raja right now. So
It reminds the wrestlers that he is not one of them and is not one of the workers.
He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
So again, he's not playing around right now. He's dead serious. Like, he wants to fight. Like, because in Raja's mind, this is some dude who just assaulted him with a can for no reason. So I can imagine him being just really, really confused. He has no idea what's going on. And yeah, a huge amount of aggression right now. Rightfully so. If you're just assaulted by some random dude with a can, you're going to feel that way.
You don't sell it?
Yeah.
Dude, he's not a fucking
Bro.
worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, I will fuck him
we're
up,
good.
bro.
I know.
So he's in fight mode right now. He's absolutely in fight mode right now. He doesn't know what's going on. He thinks this guy just randomly assaulted him for like no reason. So he's just like, what the hell? Misunderstanding. So I think you might have heard too. I think the guy in the cowboy hat or the other guy breaking up is telling Stu, like, hey, he's not a part of the show. So again, I'm not condoning what Raja does later in the show or later in this video. But this Psycho Stu guy had a huge issue or a huge part of this whole entire thing. You can't just go around hitting someone if you don't know if they're part of the show. Idiotic move on Psycho Stu's part. I know, again, this is part of the wrestling field. I don't know what's common in wrestling culture or whatnot. But yeah, you shouldn't, if you don't know someone's a part of the show, don't go randomly attacking him thinking he is. Now, I think he might have been confused because Raja had his camera crew with him, doing his live. So again, Psycho Stu might have perceived that, oh yeah, okay, so this is just more of an audience for the show, and he might have gotten confused by the cameras and whatnot. So, but yeah, it's something to take into consideration. But lots of stuff going on here.
You will. We're good.
I will fuck him up, bro. I don't play that shit.
After telling Roger that he didn't know who he was, Stu then gets reprimanded by AJ. AJ gets pretty upset and lets him know that he's just a worker and that he needs to not be on all the time.
You good. Apologize for that, man. We can fix that. You hear me?
Yeah.
Gracie. Sawadingo. Yeah, dude.
Nah, fuck that, dude.
No, so yeah, Stu, poquito, cámara el piezo.
Then the Samoan
I
Unk
don't
tells
know,
that Stu does this all the time and constantly mistakes stuff for being a part of the storyline.
Sorry about
That's
that.
not an excuse, though. That's not. I don't care. Like, if again, I'm an outsider. Like Psycho, like Stu does this all the time. That's not an excuse. Then he shouldn't be doing this. Now, again, I do later on like Psycho Stu is a veteran. He has PT. I have all the respect and love in the world for veterans. I love veterans, and I always thank them for their service. They're truly amazing people. Like, don't get me wrong. Why did I just bring that up? So again, regardless of his like veteran status and whatnot, like if he's constantly doing this, he doesn't need to be a wrestler anymore. He doesn't need to be on the show. You're inviting more drama and more negative things to happen in the future, like assaults, if you keep this guy on the show, if he doesn't understand what's going on. And that's Psycho Stu. 110%. I'm surprised this hasn't happened more in the past. All right. And now again, Psycho Stu is a veteran with PTSD. Like, he should get help with trauma and regarding all that stuff. But again, that's my therapist hat on right now. I'm just talking about like real life, like assaults and violence right now.
He always think that we're working over here like it's part of the fucking storyline.
That's a red flag. Why do you
Oh,
why do you keep him on the show if that's a common thing? You not doing anything to stop Stu from doing this in the future is you telling him, Stu, yeah, you mess up, man, but who cares? It's fun. Let's keep going. That's what you're showing Stu.
yeah, rampage. That's how we.
No, bro.
Go ahead, Stu. Let's go.
After getting rejected twice, Stu realizes that Roger was having no parts of his apology until somebody suggests that Roger can interrupt his match and give him his receipt Then Roger accepts the
I
apology.
appreciate it.
I didn't know. I thought you were
So a little bit before that, Stu went to shake Roger's hand, a symbolic sign of like, I'm sorry, can we get past this? Roger said, no, I can't do it, which is Roger's right. 100%. You don't need to forgive people right away or accept their apology. You do it on your own time. All right. But right then and there, Raja should not have been allowed to join the wrestling show in any capacities with all this anger and animosity towards Stu. But moving forward to this current scene right now, it does seem like they're squashing it or getting through it, forgiving each other for the mistake. He's apologizing. We naturally assume like it's over. Animosity's done. They worked it out. Again, still, Roger should not have been allowed to continue the show in any capacity. But as you see here, they're forgiving each other, and there was miscommunication. And then we keep hearing about this term receipts. Like, it means so much or so many different things to so many different people. But I think in this reference, especially in the wrestling world, the receipt is a comeback. Like, I get to elbow you in the face or slam you extra hard because of what you did in the past or prior. So the term receipt is like, okay, Raja gets to give Syko Stu a little extra elbow in the match to make up for this, so we're even. That's how I feel they're using the term receipts in this example.
I get it.
We're working out. Well, he's gonna come out on your matches. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. Yeah.
Always
I get
You're
it.
not
Now
always
you
working.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're always working.
You're not always working. And I'm not surprised that this is like a lower level show. Because you'll get professional wrestlers who do reaction videos to this and strongly disagree with that guy when he says, you're not always working. And if you are, again, you're increasing the chances of more shit like this to happen in the future.
So we'll set it up. I'll have him come out during your match so we could fucking seal the whole thing and we'll make something out of it. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Well, now you just involved fucking Rampage himself, because that's his boy.
No, he can handle it.
Yeah, I can handle myself. Yeah, I can handle myself.
Rampage gonna come whoop your ass.
You don't need his dad. He handle his own shit.
Yeah, I got my own shit.
After setting up the interruption for Raja on Stu's match, AJ comes over and lets him know the game plan and tries to explain what went on with Stu.
I
was in the swing.
No.
What he thought was he was a pro.
I understand.
Yeah. Another thing is, even when we are working like that, you don't fucking, you know
That's
what I
what I'm
mean?
saying.
He doesn't
So,
know him like that.
you know, he's a fucking idiot. So when you run on his shit, you fucking give him his receipt. You remember what a receipt is? Give him that fucking receipt. Don't tag his shit. If you got a fucking problem with it, I'll fucking run out there. Tag his shit.
All right, so yeah, like in this point right here, there's a lot of, I'm sure, anger, confusion. And one would say the guy in the cowboy hat. I'm not a lawyer, but is he like abetting to this, or because of the fact that he's encouraging him to assault Syko Stu, so aiding and abetting to this case? I'm not a lawyer, but I'm sure the guy in the cowboy hat is going to be involved in this case to some degree, right? I'd feel. Anyways, but yeah, they're just talking about getting receipts, and for some people that means different things. Like I heard the term used in sense of like, well, in this case, like giving Syko Stu an elbow or a hard slam or get payback from the can or being hit by the can. So again, a lot of confusion on what this actually means, what's going on through Raja's head right now. There's definitely a lack of communication in the situation.
After being given the go-ahead to give this guy his receipt, Raja's on go mode for the rest of the night.
I'll get it that day. As long as I get my lick back, I'm straight. I'm straight.
So again, I also feel right then and there in the moment, the guy in the cowboy hat should have been like, "Whoa, dude, what do you mean by that? Like, let's get some details. Like, do you mean actually punch him in the face physically? Like 100%? Like, what's going on here?" There should have been some honest communication right here in this moment, just so things don't get out of control. But again, my point of view is like Raja should not have been allowed to wrestle in this match just because of what happened earlier. He's not mentally stable and whatnot. Again, they're not aware of his possible concussion the day before, but just from that incident with Syko Stu earlier, it's just not a safe situation. Just because mentally and emotionally, they don't know where Raja's head at, especially when he's saying these things like hitting him, getting payback, and then the other guy's telling him, "Yeah, man, get your seat. Hey, man, as long as I get my lick back, I'm good." Well, what does that even mean? Like, what do you mean by that? But again, the cowboy guy that got the cowboy hat's not thinking that right now in the moment, and this is where bad things happen because there's no communication.
This is kind of the turning point in the night as Raja gets time to chill out and kind of think about everything and gets rage baited by all the comments in the stream.
This nigga got knocked out. I didn't even get knocked out. Why didn't you fuck that guy up? Cause nigga, if I would have done
I saw you, nigga. I saw you hugging. I saw you hugging on your coach. No, I don't got no sexual fantasy, nigga. I got some eyeballs. I saw you making shit up. I ain't make nothing up. Okay. Was you not around a bunch of dudes with some damn thunder
pro wrestling show?
Oh, you're the pro wrestling show. Nigga, I thought you was a muscle at a baby oil show. Nigga, everybody was all glistening and shit. All right, long as you say.
You never know. Y'all keep playing with me and I'm going to write ticket.
Nah.
So get over there.
Now y'all.
Yeah, and Rampage, he's just trying to help his son out or whatever, but he's just going about it the wrong way. he doesn't know what's going on in his son's head right now, and he's trying to like kind of make jokes, but he's also concerned. Which again, there's other ways Rampage could have like done that. And I know in the beginning he was kind of being nice and concerned, but yeah, I think he just tried to help, and it didn't really help so much. But yeah, I digress.
I got my son mad at me.
Was dead set on what he was going to go in there and do. While Roger gets ready to interrupt the match,
So this is where everything's gonna pop off a little bit. And again, Raja's looking at his phone on the live, the streaming he's on, and people are talking shit, saying he got knocked out. He looks like a punk. Again, it's just fueling his fire. It's adding gasoline to the fire, not helping. Again, that's another crappy thing with social media. Everyone's got to put in their 2 cents in a situation. That's why you have to really try to think for yourself as a person. You know, be differentiated in the situation. So yeah, he's just getting hyped up, getting more pissed off. So he wants to get like satisfaction. Obviously, what happened earlier. Again, he does not know where he's kind of at right now. That's what it appears, and he's just really emotionally struggling. So it's almost like he's appeasing to his fan base right now about what he's gonna do. And I don't know again if he's just trying to prove how tough he is to other people and whatnot. But yeah, it's just not good.
cameraman's getting different angles and even getting a little bit excited for the fight.
I'm so sorry.
No, stop it!
That's
You! Get on
See, this is just really nasty stuff. So I really feel like the moment that he was taken down and Psycho Suit's head hit the mat, he was knocked out cold. He could not defend himself. An extremely dangerous situation with the Raja who does not know what he's doing. I just feel like he has so much anger and rage right now. Like, you know, the term blackout anger, where you're so angry, you don't even know what's going on. You're like literally seeing red and you have no idea what's going on with yourself. Um, it's kind of like a trauma response, you know, the fight, flight, and freeze mode, where he's obviously in fight mode, it appears. So he doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know what kind of decisions he's making. He cannot make good decisions in this mode right now. That's, you know, when the prefrontal cortex part of the brain is obviously in charge of the decision making aspects of yourself and making healthy decisions. That's all gone right now. That's all like shut down, and the blood is pumped throughout the other areas of the body. So again, he cannot make healthy decisions right now, along with the possible concussion too the day before or whatnot. It's not good. And again, he just continues to assault Psycho Stu like 8 to 10 times, just hammering punches down. It's just a very dangerous situation. And a part of me is like almost upset at the ref for not like doing anything or trying to like save him or stop him. But again, this ref's like he may not know if this is real or fake, but my God, just like looking at those punches and the velocity that they're thrown at, and he's just taking those punches. But again, the ref probably doesn't know what's going on or if this is a part of the show. But again, it's really just tough. Really tough to watch. Oh my God. And again, oh my God. There are people saying that he would have killed Psycho Stu if you would have let him go. And yeah, I don't know about that, but it would not have surprised me if he had the intentions of murdering him. But again, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not giving therapy on this video special or diagnosing anyone. But my God, it didn't appear that he was going to stop for some time. So thank God these guys got in to try to save Psycho Stu, and it's a really nasty situation, everyone. Ugh.
Hey, you gotta stop this shit, man.
People trying to say, stop. You know, and you see the one guy there just trying to grab his head saying, hey, calm down, done, it's over. Just trying to get some composure in him. So just again, extremely dangerous situation. Uh, Now he's just kind of walking off right now, walking
Raja
away.
makes it outside of the venue, and as you can see, kind of behind him, I want you to pay attention to this dude in the blue. He follows him, he makes some threats to him. He's basically trying to get him to come back. I think what he was trying to do is distract him long enough for the police to come, because I know that
Probably.
they had called the police immediately
Probably,
after
yep.
that he attacked him. So I'm guessing he was going to try and
We can just end it right there. And yeah, what I have to say about this is just it's a really sad story. I feel like it's a situation that did not need to happen. And it's not even me like Monday night armchair quarterbacking or QBing, as they say. It's just, he was not in a place to be in that match, especially in the emotional state, like I keep saying about after getting hit in the head. And you could say he was assaulted. Yes, great. But then that was way before they shook hands on it, like they squashed the beef or whatever, and it was over. But it wasn't over. And Raja just seemed like he kept that anger inside of him. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of lawyers are gonna look at the situation like the handshake is a symbolic symbol of it's like done, over, squashed, we're moving forward. And again, I know that I keep saying that harping on the event not should not have allowed him to be in that match, but I wonder if they were just trying to make it up for Raja because they know they messed up by having him get assaulted by a wrestler and whatnot. So they just try to make everyone happy in the situation, which in reality just created more damage and it's just a truly sad situation. And again, I just hope Psycho Stu has a speedy but healthy recovery. I really do. God knows only what physical issues that he's going through right now. And Raja, man, my God, you can only imagine his future is significantly impacted now because of this over like in a situation that just took a couple minutes or whatnot. There's a saying that evil just does not want to destroy you; it wants to destroy others in the path, and that's what I feel happened in this situation. So, anyways, again, I really love and appreciate all my fans and followers. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And please keep the comments coming. Please shoot a comment down below what you think of this video, Raja, the whole situation, and other future topics you want me to get into. So until next time, please be well.